Prepared. Let's see. Right, and then do this. Pull this over here. Why does my hair look flat? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I try to get it to not look flat. Why does it looks like I had a hat on my head? What the heck is that all about? I don't know. I just don't. All right, let's see. That's crazy. Crazy. All right. This here. Oh my goodness, I look like a ragamuffin. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is October 22nd of 2021. The weekend is almost here. TGIFF. Thank you. Thank you for Friday being here and the weekend almost being here, even though I'm busy all weekend. However, happy about it. It's all good stuff. Hopefully, you're doing something really fun this weekend or even just relaxing. That's never a bad thing, to just say, listen, I'm taking a break from all of you crazy people and I'm just going to sit here and take a nap. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who stopped by on Thirsty Thursday last night. We try to do that every Thursday. Last Thursday, we took a break because we were exhausted. But every Thursday night, we do a live show, the crazy guy and myself, called Thirsty Thursday. We stream live on Facebook and here on YouTube, and we just hang out with all of our fabulous music community members, and it's just a good time. We just really just talk about last night we ended up talking about candy bars, our favorite candy bars. And I think it was Kurt and Mark were talking about the $100,000 grand candy bar. Remember that in the red wrapper with Rice Krispie type of things inside of it with caramel all dipped in chocolate. How can that not be good? And I remember those. Those are very good. And I guess they're still being made. Also, if you do not currently have, I've been having people ask on my YouTube channel in the comments, well, how do you get Kiki.fm? All you got to do, whether you have an Android or iPhone, go into the App Store and look up Kiki.fm right there. And it'll pop up. You download it. Oh my gosh, there you go. And you have access to the best classic rock 24/7. Al has put tons and tons of work into this radio station. So if you love classic rock, I'm telling you, the playlist is great. It really is. And you can just listen to it all of the time. So go ahead and do that. What are you guys doing for the weekend? Let us know in the comments. I hope, again, it's something really, really good. Now, this is Classic Rock Raw. Again, Friday, October 22nd of 2021. I do want to start off with some breaking news, not classic rock news. However, the remains of Brian Laundrie, who ended up, and it's so sad, Gabby Petito. I mean, if you have not heard about this case, which has completely taken over the news for the past, month and a half, he killed her. She was his fiance. And the videos that have been coming out, oh my gosh, horrendous, of Gabby basically crying out for help. It should have gone a much different way, and again, very heartbreaking. Now, it was thought that Brian was really on the run and his parents were hiding him. However, FBI on Thursday said that the remains found on Wednesday in a Florida nature reserve are those of Brian Laundrie, who disappeared last month just days after his fiancee, Gabby Petito, was reported missing, and the FBI said that dental records confirmed the identification. We had the dog, the bounty hunter, going to Brian's parents' house, um, insisting on getting answers. They were not cooperative at all, which, again, another horrendous turn of events in this whole case. But anyway, blessings to Gabby's friends and family. And you know what? Even to Brian's friends and family, because I cannot even imagine what these people have been going through with this whole thing. So, yeah, so both of them confirmed dead. Moving on, the Go-Go's are getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame next week, so I can't see. Go-Go-er herself, Gina Schock, has decided to also release a book before their induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Made in Hollywood, All Access with the Go-Go's comes out on Tuesday, next Tuesday, October 26th, and she will be doing a whole lot of press, both individually, in person, and virtually. Now, in November, she's going to be at book signings on both the East and West Coasts, and the ladies of the Go-Go's really must be so beyond excited to be getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, that's, a lot of people criticize it, but however, if you get in it, it's kind of cool. I mean, I'd be happy. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame can't be mad about that. The Go-Go's, they got their start in 1978 in LA, and 4 years later, they were on the top of the Billboard chart. They broke up for the first time in 1985. And when I read that and I researched that, I'm like, they broke up in 1985. They became really popular in 84. So they broke up really fast after they got success, which I found crazy. But they got back together on and off several times. I also was not aware of that. And Gina Schock actually sued the other ladies of the band in 1997, saying that she was not getting her fair share of the financial pie since 1986. Like crazy. When you go and dig into this stuff, it's absolutely amazing. Now, it has to be, I think, difficult. You're in a group, you're sued by one of the members of your group, but then you get back together and you do stuff. You go on tour, you go on stage, you're basically living together again. How awkward is that? Had to be super duper uncomfortable. Because then Kathy Valentine sued the group in 2013 and they settled out of court in 2014. So that was quickety lickety split that whole thing went down. And they broke up again and they got back together. Now they're being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame all together. Let bygones be bygones, I guess. However, crazy. I had to be a crazy ride. And they do have a documentary, I believe, on Showtime. I have not been able to watch it yet. I would love to dig into that and watch it. Have you guys watched it? Let us know. Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, Paul McCartney made a bit of a jab at the Rolling Stones and called them a blues cover band. Now, first of all, comparing the Rolling Stones to a cover band, period, just cover band, Rolling Stones does not equal each other. And Paul also said that the Beatles just cast a wider net, much wider net than the Rolling Stones did. The Beatles have 20 number ones and 34 top 10s. It's a lot. It's a lot. The Stones have 8 number ones and 12 number one albums. Now, I think in terms of quantity, the Beatles got it, hands down. But, they have their different styles, and they were both just absolutely loved and still loved by everyone. Now, Paul has been very, very vocal that he thinks the Beatles were better than the Stones, and Mick Jagger, of course, had something to say about Mr. McCartney's remarks. At a recent Stones show, Mick said that the lovely Megan Fox is here, Lady Gaga's here, Leonardo DiCaprio, Paul McCartney is here. He's going to join us in a blues cover later. So that was Mick's little jabberoonie at Paul McCartney. Do they hate each other? No. I think they're just having fun with it. Then Mick went on to say that the Stones have been a huge concert band playing to full arenas, and the Beatles never did an arena tour. I was kind of surprised at that too. All these tidbits of information I'm finding out today. Didn't know that. How would they not do an arena tour? But I guess they didn't. I still think if all the Beatles were with us today and they were able to perform, they would sell out every venue, big ones. They would. Now the Stones are great. The Beatles are great. Let's put that down on paper. The Stones, they're on the road, and Paul McCartney is releasing a book on November 2nd called The Lyrics 1956 to the Present. This will be a memoir of his entire life through 156 songs. 156 songs, it's a lot of songs right there. And the book from Sir Paul will retail for $100. I have never paid $100 for a book. Will I pay $100 for a book? I'll say it right now, no. I'm not paying $100 for a book because guess what? I'll find it out in the wild in a couple of years. I will. It's a lot of money for a book. However, it is Paul McCartney. I understand. Love him. It's a lot though, $100. Good morning, Patrick. Don't be jealous of Mick. But it's true. The guy is he's like unstoppable. And it would be really weird to ever hear. We have these artists in front of us and still performing, which blows my mind. But it'll be strange to hear, the day that Mick Jagger can no longer perform, right? Because he just again, he's one of those guys now, and Paul McCartney, that they'll be here forever. Eddie Van Halen, still a shocker. Really, honestly. Gene,
Jealous of Mick.
no, I think it's just they're just having fun with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
It's
Patrick
not.
says something really informative there. I think Paul's getting older, and he just
What do
gets.
you mean you
That's
think?
what happens when you get older. You get
Can't-
cranky, and
No, they're not being. They're just having. You know what? Why not have fun with each other through the
right.
press? They're probably best friends. They hang out.
I
They
think
play
it'd
the
be,
guitar
I
together.
think it'd be great to see Paul on a stage with Mick.
Imagine a Paul and Mick show.
Yeah, but Mick would be
There you go. There's your idea for the day. I think that would be
fabulous.
iconic and historic.
Right, but Mick would be running
Absolutely.
around like Energizer Rabbit.
Well, yeah, Mick would definitely run circles around everybody.
He's hyper.
Hyperactive.
Right.
Robert Palmer. Remember that song? Love that song.
It's too early in the morning to remember anything.
Gene Simmons. Gene, you just got here. Not really. Gene always manages to be in the news one way or another every 30 seconds. I don't know how the guy does it. He just does. But at the beginning of the month, Gene sold his LA mansion after trying to sell it for quite a while. I believe the highest listing price on the mansion was 25 million. He ended up selling for 16 million, and again, seems like a big price reduction. It's not. When you're selling it what it's supposed to be sold for, it's the right price. And the place, an absolute palace. That is where Family Jewels was filmed. I loved that show. I say it all the time. That was one of the best reality shows ever, I think. And he had lived there with Shannon and the kids since 1984. The Altman brothers of Million Dollar Listing LA, they sold the house for Gene, and Gene went before the house was sold and bought a beautiful mansion in Henderson, Nevada for 11 million whereabouts. The LA house sold for 16 million, so he had a little extra play money. Got a new mansion, sold the old. This mansion in Henderson, incredible. Henderson is only 23 minutes from Vegas, so perfect, if Kiss ever decided to set up a Vegas residency. We know that probably will happen at some point. It would be just perfect for him. Now, Gene bought the house. He was kind of not he didn't really live there. I mean, I think he was there a total of 3 weeks at the Henderson house. Bought that house and the property next door for 10.8 million 5 months ago. Now it is on the market the whole package, for just under 15 million. So he lived in the Henderson house. Like I said, I think he was in there for a few weeks and that was it. Didn't even occupy it. Now, the housing market is definitely starting to cool down in some patches here in the United States. We know what's going on overseas. A lot of crazy things going on. Will Gene get what he wants? And why is he selling it so fast? Why is he selling the Henderson house? I don't know. Does he just wanna make a few dollars? We know Gene loves money. I mean, was he just saying, "Listen, it's just not gonna work out for me here in Henderson. I'm more comfortable in LA," even though he made it very clear that he just wanted to get out of California. However, he just bought a house for Shannon in Malibu for, I think it was just over 5,000,000. Malibu's in California. And the kids, he bought them houses in LA. That's in California. And last time I checked, LA was in California. So I think they're just comfortable staying in California. Do they have to worry about rising taxes? I mean, I think he just has so much money. I don't think it really makes a difference. I mean, you want to hold on to every penny you have. And I think Gene is tight fisted, which he should be. He's worked hard for that money. But I don't think it really makes a huge difference. Now, in the Henderson house, he spent $1,000,000 on landscaping the vacant property he had purchased next door to the mansion he bought. So he did do a lot, but guess what? He's out of there. I don't know. Is he just staying in California? Wasn't really clear on that. Oh, my palm's itchy again. Now it's this one. Now it's the right one. Yesterday, all day, it was the left one. Right now, the right one's starting up. So hopefully, maybe Gene's going to give me that house in Henderson. You know what? Here, Kiki, just take the house. I know you like it. It's pretty. It's a very modern and pretty. And the oh, I love it. Right. So, news just out a couple of days ago. Tawny Kitaen, allegedly, her cause of death has been revealed 5 months after she passed. Found it kind of strange. It already came out. And I will say, I thought her cause of death was strange anyway in the beginning. USA Today said that she passed from dilated cardiomyopathy, which is disease of the heart muscle, which makes it hard for the heart to properly function. Another cause that was found was mild coronary arteriosclerosis, basically hardening of the arteries. And there are also several medications that were found in her bloodstream, including mirtazapine metabolite that is used to treat depression, aprazolam, another antidepressant, acetaminophen, basically Tylenol, pregabalin, and I hope I said that correctly, that is used to prevent seizures. Was this poor woman having seizures? That was not revealed prior. So that's really sad. And hydrocodone. We all know about that. We've all heard about that. That is a painkiller. We know that Tawny had a lot of issues over the last few decades. She had a lot going on, apparently, health wise. And the really sad thing to me was that, as I recall, she had a podcast that was going to come out. I believe she was going to be going to a fan event um, just before she had passed. That was going to happen not too soon after that. She loved her fans. She was on YouTube a lot. She was really, it looked like she was just enjoying putting herself back out there. She was being as real as you can be. And she was just honest. We all know she's famous for being married to David Coverdale, being in the Whitesnake videos, the Rat album cover. I mean, she was a video vixen. Absolutely. That is what she is known for. However, again, she went through her troubles after that period of her life basically ended. But then she came out and shared all of that information with us, which I thought was very cool of her. So this information just out about Tawny, like I said, in the past couple of days, interesting. Interesting how it just came out now. Yeah. Yeah. So are people happy with this answer? I don't know. I just don't know. A song to bring you into the weekend in honor of Mark and Dawn going to see Foreigner. I believe it's tomorrow. I picked the song Jukebox Hero. Why? Because I like it. And it's a good song. And Lou sang it. Lou sang it and wrote it with Mick Jones. Allegedly, the whole story about the Jukebox Hero song is that there was a boy who really did stand outside in the rain getting soaking wet. I guess there was a group of fans at one of their shows way back when, and the fans, maybe they were waiting for the guys in Foreigner to sign an autograph. Maybe they were waiting for tickets. But I believe that this particular boy that was standing in the rain was waiting for a ticket to the sold out show. You know the words. So Mick saw him, caught Mick's eye, and he decided to take the boy on a backstage tour. How freaking cool that must have been for that boy. He was the only one standing there. That's why the song was written. But my question is, I believe the boy got a ticket to that show. He had a pretty good seat. But where is the boy today? I believe something came out not too long ago about him. But if you know, let me know in the comments down below where the boy is and what he remembers about that day. Because he is a real person. That's what I've read. So, this is from Foreigner's album, their fourth album called Four. And Lou Gramm has said that this is definitely one of his most favorite songs to perform. Other hits on the Four album include Urgent and Waiting for a Girl Like You and Break It Up. That is an off the cuff song, but that is one of my favorites. It's just Lou going to a place with his voice that I absolutely love. Jukebox Hero. Give it a listen today. Have fun with it. Break it up. Turn that one on too. The album 4 held the number 1 spot for 10 weeks. However, which I find weird, Jukebox Hero only peaked at number 26. What? 26? You kidding me? Such a popular song even today. And it did not even break the top 10. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't believe it. Well, it's true. Can't fight with the Billboard charts, people. Lou Gramm is on the road doing a bunch of shows with my pal and buddy extraordinaire, John Payne, former lead singer of Asia. And Foreigner, of course, is on the road with Kelly Hansen at the lead. I don't think Mick Jones is appearing. I don't. We know they're out there because Mark and Dawn are going to see him this weekend. Mark, thank you. I break it up along with you. We all break it up together. Will they sing it tomorrow, Mark? I don't think that's in their set list, but I think it's a great song. Guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, make a comment. All of this stuff helps me out. It takes me a long time to put all of this together every single day. And I actually put on makeup for you in the morning. I know.
That's nice.
I get up early to get this. And even this morning, so this morning I was up at I dragged myself out of bed at 5:30 because we did the show last night. I'm like, "Oh, maybe I'll go on a little bit early." No, I got to the studio. There's burp, sorry. Just in time this morning. How does that happen? I'm not doing anything really. I'm just kind of revamping what I did last night. I don't know. Anyway, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I would completely appreciate it. Instagram, I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers or followers by the end of the year there. That Instagram and Twitter, they're tough. They are tough platforms to break through. However, I'm doing it. I'm trying it. I've made a lot of new friends, and I have to say from Instagram and Twitter, I've gotten some wonderful subscribers and followers to the YouTube channel. So they are definitely awesome platforms. It takes you a very long time to grow on them. So if you're not following me there, please go ahead. That would be great. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you do something super fun. Enjoy the last rounds of fantastic weather wherever you are that we are getting anyway here in New England. Mark, I think it's going to be the same for you too. You just enjoy it, Patrick, just enjoy even if the weather's crappy. Just try to take some time for yourself and, you know, get down.
Get down.
Watch some Netflix if the weather's bad. That's what I say. Guys, remember to be kind to everyone cuz that's just the right thing to do. Oh, can I do my all right. So someone was actually kind to me the other day. I'm going to tell you this quick story. I had to go to Market Basket, my favorite supermarket on the planet now, just saying. And I make this roast. They had a roast on sale. So I said, I'm going to get the roast and I'm going to make my crock pot roast that I make. It's a roast. You brown it and then you pop it in the crock pot with the juices from the roast that you just browned. You pour some au jus, powdered au jus seasoning on the roast, then some ranch dressing mix on top of that, half a stick of butter. Oh, yeah, it's so low calorie. A little bit of water, and then you let it go for about 9 hours on low. So the au jus I had run out of, and I'm like, I need some more au jus to make this roast. So this lady was in the aisle with me. She was looking for a beef stew packet. I was looking for au jus, and the young man was looking for both of us. He goes, "Yeah, the au jus, we're out of so much stuff." And Market Basket looks really packed. It looks like it's very well stocked with a lot of different things. However, he said, "Yeah, we haven't had that in a bit." I'm like, "I just got it a few weeks ago here, but okay." So I decided to give up and go cash out. And then I hear this, "Excuse me, excuse me." And then it's the woman from the aisle who was looking for her beef stew packet and she couldn't get hers either. She goes, "Well, you were looking for this, right?" Here it is. She has 2 packets of au jus mix. I'm like, "Yes," but it was like a different looking package that I wasn't used to. And she goes, "Look, I found them near the entrance to the back of the meat department. They're on a rack, and I got my beef stew mix." I'm like, "You know what? That was so." She goes, "I was running up and down the aisles looking for you." And that's what I'm talking about. You do something nice for someone, and it always comes back to you in another way. You don't be nice to get something back in return. You be nice just because that's the right thing to do. And I think because I'm nice to people, it always comes back. I'm a very blessed woman. I really am. And the fact that this stranger in a supermarket ran all over the store and was thinking of me when she picked up hers. She could have just picked up hers and said, "Yeah, whatever. That lady's gonna go driving around now finding her au jus packets." She didn't. She took the time, picked them up for me, and found me and handed them to me. And I was at the cash register ready to go. So that's what I'm talking about. Be kind to everyone because you never know when it's going to come back to you full circle, right?
God bless everyone.
I'm telling you, we because our roast was really good. Stay strong. Lots of crazy things going on. And always remember, most importantly, guys, today it's Foreigner Day, even though I have a Journey shirt on. This is from 2014. I don't even know. I picked it up at a yard sale somewhere. It's really big, but I love it. And remember to, most importantly, always remember to keep rocking. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. You guys are the best. I will hopefully see you on Monday. Enjoy.